I almost got choked out by the rain yesterday. Let's get into it. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is a kind of a follow-on from a video I made the other day about how to balance home work life with making motorcycle videos for YouTube and there's such. And it was right at the end of the video. I started to ride off into the sunset. Well, I actually started riding off into a storm, and it just started to rain. Then I stopped filming because I didn't have the waterproof clips on the cameras. And well, half a mile down the road, I was just hit by the mother of all thunderstorms. Now, here in the UK, for the last few weeks, it hasn't rained at all. It's been exceptionally dry, exceptionally hot, for us anyway. And it's just been, well, it's just been a bit of a hellish time if you don't like the heat, let's say. But the last couple of days, it's been raining and, you know, sort of steady rain, nothing too drastic. And we all like it when it rains, it freshens it all up and everything like that. However, you can get caught out quite quickly, and that's exactly what happened to me. Now, I find at this time of the year, sort of mid-August, mid to late August, is where I really start noticing the seasons start to change. Or for me, it's more the light starts to change. Now, if you're anything like me, you get up quite early in the morning. That's when I really notice it, when I start seeing the first light of the day, or start seeing as it gets lighter. A month or so ago, it was light at, you know, 4:30 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Well, lightish, let's say. But now it's, well, it's 5:30, 5:45, really, 6 o'clock. That's when it's really starting to get light. So you might have noticed that the first bit of footage here on this video, it was quite dark. And now it's kind of relatively light, although it's really misty and drizzly this morning. But I digress. It's this first rain after a long dry spell that always catches me out. Now, I've got waterproofs on the bike, you know, but I never use them. I never wear them. I just have them there for show. It's ridiculous, really. Obviously, in the winter I do, but not in the summer months. So I left where I was parked, making that video that you might have seen the other day, and I rode off. And I just got hit, I'll say, by the mother of all thunderstorms. It was thunder, it was lightning, and it was horizontal rain. It was just coming straight like that, and straight towards me into that. My mask. Well, not this one, the other one that I normally wear. So this is where the problem started to occur. So I was riding along like this, you know, white knuckles, trying to grin and bear it, and I've just got instantly soaked through, right through to the undies, as it were. But then I noticed that I started to find it increasingly difficult to breathe. And I thought, well, this is not good. Now, just like the air cleaner or air filter on your bike or any machine, it needs airflow to go through it. But if that airflow is blocked because, let's say, you're running an open air filter and you put a sock over it and it just gets clogged with mud or rain, then that's going to starve your airflow getting into the engine. That's why I start running rich, or that's why you might even cough and splutter, performance goes down, or it might even just conk out. So that was kind of what was happening to me. And it's the first time it's ever happened to me, ever. So if I know that I'm going to be riding in sort of bad weather, torrential rain, usually I'll be wearing the full waterproofs, and usually I'll be wearing a full face helmet. If I am wearing an open face helmet, then usually I won't wear the mask, or I'll wear the mask a lot looser around my face so that I've got a bit of an air gap. But yesterday I was wearing my other mask quite tight on my face to filter out all the airborne debris, especially at harvest time here in the UK. It has been a real problem with my throat, by the way. Anyway, so but with that, the sideways, the horizontal rain just went straight into the mask, and it got clogged up basically, and I couldn't even breathe. It was almost a bit like Chinese water torture. Well, actually, I never want to experience that, but I've seen it on TV, right? And I just couldn't breathe, and it was just really, really suffocating. I was breathing in the mask, and in the end I had to pull the mask away just to get some airflow in. But can you imagine this horizontal rain coming across? And it was just, it was like sheet rain just coming straight into your face. And, I thought, oh, should I just pull over? Should I try and get some shower time? I thought, no, I'll just soldier on. I'll be fine. Now, as fate would have it, as soon as I rode into this monsoon, within half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, it just suddenly stopped. I hit a dry patch. It's weird that how that happens, isn't it? You go through torrential rain, then suddenly it just ends, and the road is dry, thereafter. Great, I thought. I'm through it. But I was already drenched through it. I was already, like a drowned rat. Anyway, I popped into a pet shop to get my dog, Bobber Bailey, some food. And, dripping wet I was, much to the laughter of the people who were working there. Anyway, got back on the bike, started riding. Not even a minute later, entered another monsoon. Got drenched again. And I thought, right, okay, let me see about this mask. And it was just exactly the same again. It just got completely filled up with water, sucking in the mask, Chinese water torture, couldn't breathe. But again, horizontal rain, and it was just pretty uncomfortable, I gotta say. Now, if that was happening to me, just think what could be happening to your bike or your bike engine if you're running an open air filter and you put one of those air cleaner socks on. I mean, I just don't think that the engine's going to run anywhere near right, and you're going to need some kind of cover just to give it that bit of an air gap, really. Otherwise it's just going to get clogged up. Now, I say I could be wrong, it could just be my impression, but that's why I don't run an open air cleaner, air filter, or don't even bother with a sock. I just don't do it. And regardless of what people say, how good they are, I just don't do it because I ride all year round and I know the problems that can occur. But this is the first time it's ever happened to me where I physically couldn't breathe as well because of the sheer volume of water rain that was blocking my own air filter, as it were. But anyway, let us know if this has ever happened to you. If you've ever been caught out on the road, I'm sure you have. Everybody has from time to time. And yes, you've forgotten your waterproofs. Yeah, that's me. But let's say you've encountered horizontal rain. Yeah, that's me. And also you ended up like a drowned rat. Yeah, that's me. But have you ever had the situation where you physically could not breathe through a blocked face mask or anything like that? Let us know. If you wear a full face helmet, then this is not going to happen to you. If you don't wear a mask, it's never going to happen to you. But has this ever happened to you? Now, obviously, all I had to do was just pull the mask off. But it was just, you're riding in heavy rain without a mask. It hurts. It hurts a little bit. So, obviously I was trying to keep the mask on. I wasn't going to pull over or anything, which I really should have done, I suppose. But I thought I'd just carry on and see what's what. And, again, a couple of miles down the road, it suddenly stopped and the road was dry, which is really odd. But there we go. Let us know your experiences. If this has ever happened to you, well, hopefully my mask, trousers and riding shirt, hence why I've got the riding jacket on today, will be drying out today so I can be wearing them again tomorrow. Right, on to the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and I'll catch you again. Ta-da.